Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, the Cash Cow, the YTBC, and I came here to talk some boxing. Now, before we get into the video, first plug goes to my sponsor, Fighting Mad. You know, you guys can see it, but look, got the Anthony Joshua Klitschko shirt on, so big shout out to Fighting Mad, whether you're at the house, at the gym, or at the fights. Visit the Pound Pound Kings Boxing Apparel Fighting Mad. And now, look, I was just sleeping. I was having a good day. Okay, I was having a really good day actually. I go on social media, I go on Facebook, I go on Instagram, I go on Twitter, and what do I see? I go on these social media outlets and I go on these social media platforms, and I see, for lack of a better term, utter bullshit going on in the heavyweight division. It sucks me to say this, but I'm calling a spade here. It was reported by many news outlets that Tyson Fury, for his next fight, is fighting on September the 14th. It's being finalized right now, so it's not quite done, but it's damn near done. Okay, he is gonna fight OTTO WALLIN. OTTO WALLIN? Yes, OTTO WALLIN. I thought I was getting punked when I heard this. I thought Ashton Kutcher was gonna pop out the corner when I heard this, but he's scheduled to fight OTTO WALLIN, and it actually comes as a very big surprise, and I feel kind of conned and gamed. And I'm speaking as a Fury fan. I love Fury. I think he's the best heavyweight in the world. For those of you who follow me, you know that I think the absolute world of Tyson Fury. But he's fighting OTTO WALLIN. I mean, he's fighting a nobody. I don't want to say a nobody, but as far as that world level, a nobody. OTTO WALLIN, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm an expert on OTTO WALLIN, but a couple things I do know about him is I know he's been used before as a Joshua sparring partner. I believe he was a sparring partner for Anthony Joshua when Joshua was getting ready for Charles Martin for that title fight. So there was that. That's one. And then two, OTTO WALLIN, I know he made his American debut earlier this year in April on Showbox. I watched it. I believe it was just the same night as Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer, that undisputed fight. And I might have even been on that undercard. And he, I didn't really see anything, to be honest with you, that was impressive. I didn't see anything that said that this guy was going to be a threatening or extremely good heavyweight contender. I could be wrong. At the end of the day, he's going to have to go in the ring and prove that for himself. But, I mean, when you look at just where we've been at since the last Tom Schwartz fight, and mind you, a lot of people were criticizing the Tom Schwartz fight because Tom Schwartz was an unknown. Tom Schwartz hadn't really fought nobody. Tom Schwartz was, from a stylistic standpoint, a fucking mismatch. Okay, now he's gonna fight a guy in OTTO WALLIN who is pretty much like Tom Schwartz. A lot was made of them saying, oh, well, we need an American opponent. It started off by Tyson Fury saying, oh, okay, we're going to fight Jarrell Miller next. Jarrell Miller's an American. He has a name. He was going to fight Joshua. But then, with all the drug tests he failed, it wouldn't be a good look. So then they said, okay, well, he's not going to fight Jarrell Miller. Then he himself calls out Trevor Bryan, another American heavyweight, undefeated WBA interim heavyweight champion. And that one, just doesn't happen for whatever the reason may be. Then we hear rumblings of Charles Martin. And even that, even Charles Martin, I think, would have been an easier sell than OTTO WALLIN. Because at least, for one, you could have said he's American, which is what ESPN's been saying, supposedly, and what Fury's been saying, ESPN's been saying. So, he's an American, one. He's an ex-heavyweight champion, albeit the worst one ever in the history of boxing. But, American, ex-heavyweight champion, and he's on a 2-fight win streak, just beat Gregory Corbin and Daniel Martz. So at least he's been winning, and he's been winning on American television, and he's fought Anthony Joshua, and he does have a little bit of notoriety in boxing, for better or for worse. It doesn't matter what the reasons are why he has notoriety, but he has notoriety, so it would have made sense. But no, you're fighting OTTO WALLIN. So look, I'm not gonna say and be an expert on OTTO WALLIN, but from what I did see when the one fight of his I did watch, OTTO WALLIN, and back in April on that Claressa Shields Christina Hammer undercard, I vividly remember him being slow. I remember him being someone that's, he doesn't have a lot of speed to work with. And when you're fighting a guy like Tyson Fury, who's already long, rangy, has good footwork, moves well, to be a slow, plodding, European fighter that doesn't know how to close range, that doesn't know how to that just doesn't have these things in his toolbox. It's too much of an easy night's work for Tyson Fury. That's why the Christian Hammers of the world, even though Tyson Fury is not a big puncher, the Christian Hammers of the world and guys with that kind of style get ironed out by Tyson Fury and folded up like a wrinkled pair of jeans. But it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing because, you know, you at least, I can say what I want about Deontay Wilder being in a witness protection program for boxing, because he is. But honestly, at this point, look, I like Tyson Fury. I think he's still the best heavyweight in the world. But at some point, you got to get back in there and prove it. And until he fights someone credible, and until he fights Wilder again, he is now in a witness protection program for boxing. So it pains me to say that, because I love Fury. I think he's great for boxing. I think he's great for the heavyweight division. I think he's an exceptional fighter. But you're now in a damn witness protection program for boxing, straight up. So Wilder's in witness protection, and you're in witness protection program too, and along with Tank Davis, okay, and a lot of other fighters, okay. It's getting ridiculous what's going on with Fury. I had no problems with him fighting Tom Schwartz, because for one, Tom Schwartz was ranked. That's number one. Number two, you know, even if he wasn't ranked, I would have said, okay, well, he just fought Wilder. He wants to get some more rounds in. Let him knock some cobwebs off. But he wound up not even going around to Tom Schwartz. It became a big freaking fiasco, and you know, now he's fighting OTTO WALLIN. So in retrospect, I can't even say that I'm okay with Tom Schwartz for not fighting now, because now you're fighting another, you know, lowly regarded European heavyweight that nobody's heard of. You know, I only know who he is because I follow boxing every day. I watch the fights. I study these fighters, and I enjoy it. But for the average Joe Schmo, for a lot of you guys that are watching, you probably never heard of OTTO WALLIN, aside from the fact that he was maybe Joshua's sparring partner, or maybe seeing him once on TV. You know, unless you're someone like Mr. Boxing Today, big shout out to him, go subscribe to him, you're not gonna really know OTTO WALLIN, because he hasn't really been exposed to the American public, and he hasn't even been on that world level yet. And you're telling me he's gonna go from not even really being that much of a success. I believe he might have won an EBU title, but he's barely proven himself as a European fighter, and now you want him to step up to Tyson Fury? I mean, it's the same shit that happened with Tom Schwartz. Stylistically, it's a bad matchup. Best of luck to him. I'm not hating on him. I know you've been working hard as a fighter to get to this point, so I don't slag OTTO WALLIN off. Best of luck to you. If you can go in there and prove me wrong, I'll be the first one to say I was wrong. But come on, Fury. OTTO WALLIN, that's the best y'all could do. There's a million people. There's tons of heavyweights on this earth, and OTTO WALLIN is the best you can do. I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. And now it's now the genesis of the Tyson Fury witness protection program. So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna remain calm. Very calm. But if Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, for whatever reason, I don't give a damn what the reason is, if it does not happen after this fight, I'm gonna be very, very pissed off at Fury. I'll be very, very pissed off at Arum. And I won't, honestly, at this point, I won't even blame Wilder. I won't. And I'm going to tell you why I won't blame Wilder. Because, look, I know I slag Wilder off a lot. But, I mean, if you just look at, excluding the Fury fight itself, you know, he's fighting Luis Ortiz again. And I know we all have our opinions on Luis Ortiz, being that he's 65 and 100 years old. And, you know, he sparred with Joe Louis back in the 1920s. I get it. I 100% get it. But he's a better and more credible opponent than OTTO WALLIN. That is fact. That is a fucking fact. And if you don't agree with me, well, hey, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But he's fighting a more credible opponent than Tyson Fury is. And it is. Even if you want to count the last fight, Dominic Brazil was a more credible opponent than Tom Schwartz. So you look at his 3 of his last 4 fights: Ortiz, Brazil, back to Ortiz. You know, I get we don't want to see the Ortiz fight, but I didn't hear nobody saying they wanted to see the OTTO WALLIN Tyson Fury fight either. So, you know, it's just really a crying shame what's going on with Tyson Fury, because I can't even give him a pass. I can't. He's in a fucking witness protection program, and I'm very disappointed. So I'm gonna wait and see how things play out, but it's highly, highly, highly disappointing. So September the 14th is the date for this fight. I'm gonna watch. I will enjoy it, but because I love boxing, but it's just not something I'm looking forward to. So look, if any of you guys out there who have been following OTTO WALLIN for more than one fight, please educate me. Please tell me something about him that's gonna give Tyson Fury some problems, because I'm not very encouraged by hearing this news. You know, I was hoping you know Fury would be stepping it up. He'd be fighting a top American heavyweight like Trevor Bryan or Jarrell Miller even. But Miller doesn't deserve it, so I won't say Jarrell, but Trevor Bryan would have made a lot of sense to me. I thought that was the most sensible pick, but they decided to go the Otto Wallen route. So hey, it's business at the end of the day. He's got to make money for his family. So I ain't mad at him. Get your money, Fury. But I feel lied to. I feel gamed. I feel conned. And listen, I'm gonna speak to Fury because I don't know who watches these videos. If anybody from Top Rank or Tyson Fury or his team watches this video, I'm gonna say this. Look, okay, when people say bad things about gypsies, about how they lie, about how they con, how they game people, this is why. This is why. I understand it might not be in Tyson Fury's complete control, but this is why I say that, because you just beat Wilder, public perception on you as an all-time high. Then you decide you're not going to go the rematch route, so I gave you a pass. Make your Vegas debut against Tom Schwartz, okay? Do what you did there. Now you're fighting Otto Wallen. Meanwhile, Wilder has fought 2 more credible opponents since you fought him, and it's just not looking good for him. So, best of luck to Tyson Fury in his career. I'll be watching the fight, but to say that I'm not disappointed, to say that he's not in a witness protection program, would all be lies. So you guys leave me your comments down below about Otto Wallen, Tyson Fury, supposedly close being finalized for September the 14th. And yeah, like I say in every video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.